Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the assumptions which I sometimes receive as comments or private messages on my channel and my Instagram. So we're going to talk about the work which I have done to my face, and yeah, it's gonna be all out there. I always talk about actually everything. Every time I have procedure, I talk about it on my channel. So I don't know why people always assume there is something more hidden behind the scene. I mean, how I could technically do anything, because I'm technically, I'm on Instagram all the time, and I am on my YouTube channel every Friday. So for the past many years, I mean, I started in 2020, 2021, something like that. I mean, time flies. Don't quote me on that. Check by yourself. But anyway, guys, so I want to share with you what is behind my face from, like the little bit more advanced part. So by this video, I don't want to make anybody to go for fillers, Botox or anything. This is just really sharing what I have done to my face, because I know people are curious. So let's talk about it. I was just having a tear coming down my eye because I put eye drops in because I just got something to my eye. Anyway, guys, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and if you are returning back, welcome back, and let's talk about what I have done to my face step by step. So number one, my first ever experience was when I went for a lip filler. That was 10 years ago, guys. 10 years ago. So about 10 years ago, I went for facial. They talked me into getting lip filler because I told them I would like a little bit more. And they were like, we can do just very gentle because our doctor is filling all these models of Miami. Let's do it just very gentle. So the last injection of this doctor went right to my blood vessel, and I got vascular occlusion. So the second it happened, my face started turning black, like it was like a spider net growing in my face in a black tone. And she immediately had to dissolve everything she did, and I got today at least 20 injections, maybe more, to dissolve where is the filler moving, because it was moving very fast. So yeah, we have many arteries, many veins in our face, so a lot of people don't think about it. This is something which really can happen. Luckily, I didn't leave home. I stayed there, so she could immediately, treat it, because it could be considered as well as a bruise, but it was literally growing bigger every minute. So yeah, it was terrifying experience. And after that, I was just never again, because I had black face for 6 months, and this part of my face is different because of that than this one, and as well this part of my nose is a little bit more high than this one, and that is because all the blood went right to my nose. So I had black here as well, and the last time, the last tip which was healing was here. Very strange, and it can happen to anyone, because this doctor was very skilled, but I think she was rushing. So doctor shall never rush. She was rushing for her lunch break, and they were talking about cheeseburgers, so I know that she was rushing. Anyway, my dear friends, I took many years break from any injections, because my husband was furious because I told him I went for facial, and then they talked me into filler. Mistake. Never let anybody to talk to you into anything. Your own decision, do your research, take your time, have appointment. So nobody is ever rushing. Yeah, so I took many years break, and now every time I go for something, I tell to the doctor, I try to go to the same doctor, but I was in Prague for 10 months, so I went there for another lip filler, but we're gonna skip that one now. So what I do in when I was 37, 36, 37, something like that. It was the year when I was turning 37. I went for my first Botox, and my Botox, my dear friends, is only in this triangle here. I don't do forehead Botox because I overall don't move my forehead really. The only parts I move is like when I do this, you see, like when I lift my eyebrows, but I don't like, maybe I do this, you know, but as you can see, it's a baby Botox because I still have motion. I don't like the totally frozen face. And the thing is, if my doctor ever injected to my forehead, the eyebrows will go down and the space which I have between my eye and the eyebrow will sit down, and the skin here would like sit on my lashes, and that is exactly what I don't want, because then you start looking like a cartoon, like, you know, the art fighter cartoons, like when they are like upset looking. Yeah, that is for me absolutely no. So you will never see me getting Botox to my forehead. What I do is here, right? And to lift my eyebrows, they inject to the muscle here, and then as well here in the bottom. So yeah, that's what I do once, sometimes twice a year, no more. I don't do Botox like other people do, like every 3 months. Absolutely not, because I don't think I really need it. I'm like a skincare, you know, master, so I just don't care for frozen face. That is the truth. So when I was 2022, something like that. A few years ago, I decided to go for lip filler. I posted on my YouTube channel the whole story about it, videos, everything. So you have it all there, guys. And I got lip filler here in Miami. And then as things happen, I wanted more lip filler like 2 months after. And when they added another lip filler, I didn't like it. It was too, I mean, I did like it at first because I was just like, wow, this is so cool. But then after time, I was just like, this is not me. It does not look like me. It just doesn't match the proportion of my face. When I smiled, all you could see was my lips. And then it started migrating on sides, so I was getting like this bulk here. It was not too big bulk, but it still was there, and I hated it. Anyway, when I came to Prague, because we moved there for 10 months, I found a doctor because I wanted to like see what she can do with the lips. So I came to her clinic, and she decided to dissolve the lip filler. And if I want lip filler again, I can come to her office or not. So my lips were completely dissolved last year, 2023, yes, last year, on the beginning of the year, exactly a year ago, they were completely dissolved. You have to wait like 4 weeks, at least she liked to wait that long. And then I went for another lip filler, which was I think it's called Kiss, something like that. That lip filler is very soft, it was great experience, honestly. Her technique was great. She was just perfect. Like if I go ever back to Prague, I'm doing appointment to go to her office for another lip filler because she was amazing. She works in a clinic which has even like, they do surgeries. So they are like really skilled people. And that's what I like for my face. Anyway, so it's been a little bit more than a year now since I had the lip filler again. This time we used different product, and this time it didn't migrate, and honestly it dissolved a lot at this point. Like you can see, like I squeeze my lips, not fully, but it's almost to my original lip size. The only most filler I have here, it's like this part right now. And it's dissolving, yeah, but it's dissolving into the way I actually wanted to have it. Like this is like the lips I had when I was in my 20s, and I'm happy with that. You know, like I don't need the huge lips. I don't like the look anyway. I think, you know, filler, Botox, all these things should be used to enhance your features, not to restructure, you know, or change your complete look. I think because then you look at yourself and you don't recognize yourself. So that is my story with my lips. I went for Botox this year again in January, February? When did I go? A few months ago I went for this area here, and 2 weeks ago I went to my dentist, and because I clench, it's like my jaw is like a bodybuilder. My dentist decided to inject to my masseter. It was not covered by insurance, I had to pay. We did 15 units of Botox here and 15 units here, right to where you clench. I clench a little bit less, but I still clench. I think 15 milliliters, 15 units. It's not too much, it's not too little. They recommend 20 and more, but honestly, I was terrified that if she gives me 20 or more, when I smile, like like I won't be able to smile, because I've seen that happen. It's not cute. Like, you know, when people smile, like, you know, no, I didn't want that. I did not want it. So I was like there, I was stressing her out. She was at some point jumping, like almost dancing there, because she knew I was terrified. But we did it, and luckily it went well. And as well, I don't know if I'm gonna see, like, it's been 2 weeks, I don't know if I'm gonna see like facial slimming here, because they say once they relax the muscle, your face gets a little bit, you know, slimmer in this. I think I may see something, but again, it's not too drastic. And I mean, will I do it again? I think I may do it once a year from going forward. But again, I don't believe like going crazy with anything, you know. So I have, what else, my dear friends? Oh, many years ago as well, because I have very intensive nose lines. I had injections into my nose lines. I done it twice or 3 times in my lifetime, and the last time I had it was, I think, 2017 or 2018, and since then I haven't done it. I prefer massages. They seem to work very well for me as well. If I massage this spot, it relaxes this muscle, which doesn't become like so shrinked no more, which doesn't create these deep lines no more. I will be very careful with that because of the arteries which run around here. Very dangerous. As well, last time when we did it, the doctor did not inject in this area. They inject only like here, because if you have it injected here, you see, it will not look good. So you need to have something here. So that's what I have done. It's been a long time as well. Will I ever do it again? No. So this, absolutely no. Botox, yes. Lip filler, I'm considering doing it again. I don't know to who I will go to here in Miami. I would like to go back to Prague for my doctor because she was really awesome. Yeah. So I think once, very long time ago, I injected filler Botox to my chin to like relax this, but that is again like 4 years ago, so it's gone. But I had done it, didn't really see much benefit of it, honestly. I have never done any lasers. I have not done the buccal fat removal, like nothing like that. I had never had surgeon cutting my face, never, ever. And will I do it one day? I mean, I don't know, maybe once I am 50, 60, will I do like facelift? I don't know, guys. I mean, it's kind of norm these days. It's so popular, people do it so much. Will I do it? I think, I don't know. I mean, maybe yes, maybe not. I don't know if I'm gonna need it, if I, like, you know, like I cannot predict the future, but I mean, I think everybody should do what works for them. Do I go and tell people go do surgery? Absolutely not, because I think it's a very personal decision and it's dangerous. And I had seen a really messed up facelift. I had seen a lady here in Miami. She was from Czech Republic, but she lives in West Palm Beach. Guys, she had, her facelift was done so tight, she could not close her eyes. Every time she blinked, her eyes like stayed open. So she was like, and I was just like, oh my God, what is going on? She was a client when I was working for Tom Ford. I was terrified of what happened to her, because, you know, like you cannot water your eyes no more. How you sleep? I don't know. That terrifies me. So who knows? At the moment, I had not done nose job. I was told I should have done nose job. I've never done it. That's my nose. I mean, it's straight, but I mean, that's my nose. I never done like I saying, I never had a surgeon cutting my face. I have never done any lasers. I have not done threads. I have not done any ultrawave, ultrasound things, tightening, nothing like that. I am interested of maybe next year doing the halo treatment. That's if that's how you say it, or Fraxel laser. Am I terrified? Yes. Am I curious? Yes. I'm looking for a place where I will go for it because I'm terrified. As well, I have seen lasers which went bad. So yeah, you have to be very, very careful with these kind of things, right? So that is my thinking for next year. This year, I think I will go one more time for the eyebrow Botox, because when I was in Prague, I didn't get eyebrow Botox. I got Botox, but it was messed up, so I used the microcurrency to remove it. She literally injected too high here. She didn't know what she was doing. Mistake. Even she was very well respected, very experienced doctor, and I told her what I want and what I don't want, and she messed up, and my eyebrows were down like this. And I look, you see, just doing that, like, you see, that's just not what I want. I want this lift. So microcurrency removes your Botox, just so you know, because it wakes the muscles for you again, because that's how it works. So yeah, if you're doing like biological research microcurrency treatment, or you do microcurrency treatment in the house and you have Botox and you are wondering why it's, you know, running away so fast from your face, probably that's why. But if there is a Botox which was messed up, you can fix it faster, get rid of it faster, which I did. So yeah, so next year I am definitely considering doing some laser treatment, because why not? Next year I will be, you know, older. And I mean, why not? I have never done anything. You know, if I'm going to need it, why not to do something? I mean, if I need it, I don't know, maybe I won't do it, but maybe I will do it. That's what I'm interested in, but it's not on a schedule yet, you know. Lip filler, like I say, I will do it in the future again, and the Botox, I think I will do twice a year going forward in the future, you know. I as well had my breast augmentation that was done in Czech Republic with Slovakian doctor, so don't ask me for recommendations, because I don't know if he still operates or anything, because he left the clinic. He operated for many, many years. I just know he was very well respected in Europe at the times, and people from all around Europe, even from US, were coming to him for surgeries. He was great. My chest looks, you know, very natural. But I always had B full cup, so yeah, that's probably why, you know. And now I have a D size. Sometimes people ask me, should I do it? I'm like, I cannot tell you if you should do it. That is such a personal decision, because sometimes I regret that I have it, and sometimes I'm very happy. But, you know, for certain outfits, certain clothes, you know, it just doesn't fit the same. And as well, you get a lot of attention from a man just because of that. And I don't like attention of this type. I never care. I was even told that somebody I used to work with always stared my chest all day long, because I was sitting down on a chair and the person was always standing above me. Didn't know that. Now I wish I did. So yeah, I think people, you know, yeah. whatever, who cares at this point. Guys, so that's it. That's all I have done to my face. That is my experiences. Everything, it's like winning in lottery, right? Every time you go for some treatment, it can end up really bad. That's why I am not like a very experimented person, because you know, I think with correct eating, correct nutrition, mental health fix, which was big for me, honestly, even for like, I had noticed since I like lift weights, eat meat, so important for me to eat, not to be like a salad eater, but since I added more protein to my diet lifestyle, I noticed my face got so much better, like it looks healthier, more plump. So protein is very important, you know. But I really didn't have any procedure done like what people assume. This is all I had done to my face. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting hungry. Yeah, that's it. And also because you see me every week on YouTube, you know, I'm not like with, you know, cast on my face, healing from surgeries or things like that. So nothing like that happened. As well, makeup can make you look better, but as well, if you don't do good makeup, it can make you look older, you know. So you have to learn how to enhance your natural features and not to follow the trends, which are not for everyone. Like I could never do the big eyebrow things, you know, which are like the lamination of the eyebrows, because that just would not work for me. Like my eyebrows will be like very high, very long, and no. I don't mind eyebrow tint, but lamination, I don't think that will work for me unless it's done like in very, you know, like my way. So yeah, if you see me looking a little bit different, it's because the makeup I do now. I changed my makeup routine from 4 years ago very much, and thank God to YouTube, because when I do videos, I see my face and I know what works for me, what works for someone else, not for me, you know, like what I have learned through internet or things like that. And I learned that less is more with everything. So makeup, work to your face, everything, because I personally don't like the Wizard of Oz look on women when they have over injected jawline and chin and it's like so sharp and long. I just hate it so much. I see it so much everywhere, and I just don't think it's good, you know, because it maybe look good on camera with certain lights, but on a daylight it just doesn't work. Sorry to say that. I just don't support it. I think it really should just enhance your natural features. So guys, that's it. I'm not gonna talk anymore because I mean there is not that much to share. And you could hear my stomach. I'm going to make my protein smoothie now because I want some fruits. I'm a big fruit eater, my antioxidants and everything that is more important to me than injections or skincare treatments. I don't even go for facials here in Miami, honestly. I had 5 facials in Prague, and that's almost like a year ago again. I did hydrofacial, I did some biological research, but I just don't do facials either. So that doesn't mean I hate them. I do enjoy some facials, but I just don't feel like I need them so much. So anyway, that's it guys. Hopefully you enjoy. Hopefully I didn't disappoint you. I'm very curious to hear what you think about, you know, how people look nowadays, about Botox, fillers, all these treatments. Comment below, let me know. Yeah. And that's it. Yes. So I see you next week. Bye bye.